What's going on YouTube? I know it's been a minute since I made a profile. I might sound a little stuffy. I'm a little sick. This is a deck profile of my Mermaid deck. Alright, let's get started. One Diva, Triple Prince. Try to lay it out for y'all so you can see everything. 3 marksmen. I'm at 3 infantry, 3 marksmen. I'm playing 3 each. I know I need to get the 2 other OTs. I'm working on them. And then of course the 2 dragoons. That's all my Atlanteans and adding the diva into the engine. From testing so far, I've been seeing like I need 3. Like I'm running out. I haven't tried Emerald yet. I'm about to put Emerald in here, but I'll get into that later. 2 Dragon Ice. I play Dragon Ice. I don't like Undyne. I understand that, like, Undyne unless you get Prince and you can play Undyne double summon. That's another one if y'all didn't know about that. And you go Undyne, then Controller, Prince, and send it. But I'm just not a fan of it. I'd rather play the Dragon Ice. I play Maxes, so you just don't lose. That's also why I run 3 of the infantries and 3 marksmen. Because against Pepe and other decks, if you go Maxi, they're just gonna keep going. They're not gonna care about you. They're not gonna care about you dropping Maxi. The Dragon Ice keeps you in the game. Play 2 Gundys, 2 Pikes, and then 3 of each. 3 Tias and 3 Megalos. And I think that's it for the Mermaids. And then I play the Mulan, of course, Triple Maxi. And that's all my monsters together. It's 40 exact. I think it's right at 30 monsters. I have to check again. But this is like the whole reason you play the Dragon Ice is because of the Maxis. You need your Maxi. Your Maxis are most of the time going to be live. I mean, it's only bad against your worst matchup is Cosmos, I feel like. Against new Monarchs, you drop Maxi, you should go +1, or at least get your go break even if it's not stun Monarchs, because they you do it on a little one or on a 1-for-1, and then you +2 if it's on a 1-for-1. But it's like the only thing that's bad on is Cosmos. Pepe, you drop Maxi, and then especially when you have the Dragon Ice in hand or Grave, you have the infantry. They're going to keep going. They're going to think they can kill you. And then you drop Dragon Ice. And drop Dragon Ice with the infantry. You stop the Nister play. And then they've already committed too much to the board. Like, they have to keep going. So you just say, well, you're going to kill me, or I'm going to kill you next turn. Because I've drawn too many Mermaid, I've drawn too many combo pieces to lose the duel. Alright, I'll just continue showing y'all the rest of the deck. Move this stuff out of the way. Alright, Morageki. 1 Moray for the bad hands, or just it gives you more playable hands. 1-for-1, of course, for the Prince. I'm playing 2 of the skills, the big skills. I just knocked it up to 2. It's not a. I wanted to have another card to search, and at times it's just good to have two of the equips. One of the biggest things is you can just equip the Pike or to the Tias and attack over something for game. I'm just testing this recently. It hasn't opened up bad lately, but it's been doing pretty good. And it's, of course, it negates the spell. You don't want to play 2 on the same time because they will chain each other. They will chain to the same opponent's card, and both of them will get destroyed. So you play them at differently times. But you can potentially OTK another person too if you equip. The equips do a stack. So you could equip 2 to a Megalo, attack twice for 4,000. And then I play Triple Chalice. The reason behind the Triple Chalice is because you want to be able to go. It's another good card with the Megalo. Not the Megalo, with the Max C. Having the Chalice set, and then Pepe goes off, they try to Nister you and return. Say you have the Red Eyes, because Red Eyes is really good in this deck. You have to play Red Eyes in the extra deck. I don't know how you play this deck without Red Eyes. It's literally your other win out. And having this set in a Maxi in hand is literally God. Like, you have this, a Dragon Ice in hand, Chalice, And the maxi, you draw into the Dragonites. It's so good. I can't explain how much that word helps. Or like turn one, if a person sees it, especially at locals, like people know what you're playing, and then they try to go Dweller turn one a lot of times, and then you just go Chalice on the Dweller. You go, I'll summon Prince, and like Prince effect, and they're like, okay, Dweller. I'm like, okay, well Chalice. I'm gonna keep going now and not lose. Yeah, your Dweller can get the increase, all right. A lot of, like I said, and then game 2s and 3s is very good. And like I said, stopping the initial play. Double instant fusion, of course, for the Nodin. Torrential, I'll explain about the Torrential again, and emptiness are my only traps. You already know about emptiness. I played the Torrential once again to disrupt my opponent's play. I was playing Dark Hole. I tested Dark Holes, but honestly, I feel like you need Torrential more. It's just good because what will happen is I'd rather open a Torrential, and if I've tested with it, it hasn't opened bad. I haven't opened it, I haven't drawn off the maxi and it just be bad turns later or whatever, stuff like that, because you can always set the Torrential. Even with people playing the Twin Twisters now, most of the time you're only setting one card. Even with all the challenges and stuff, I most of the time only set 1 to 2 cards at a time. And just setting one, they want to always try to plus and get more than one pop. They don't want to pop just one card with a Twin Twister. So they'll commit to the board, and then they'll pendulum. And then that's most of the time when I flip the Torrent. And then once they pendulum, you literally got the game after that. And it's like, okay, well, or you just wait until they keep going. Pendulum, a special clown, special back, Ignisters. And then when you see the Ignister, then you flip the Torrent, nuke the board. You don't let them go any further. All right, let's go to extra. One Gundy. The Red Eyes was just so good. I'll explain that later. Leo, very easy. This card is amazing. Nodin, of course. Nothing. If you don't know the Nothing combo, go look at Team Shockwave's videos. They explain the whole combo, how you can OTK people with this card. I'm not going to go through that. Y'all can go look at their videos. Another Nodin for the 2 instant fusion. Bahamut, it's really good. One-on-one. Dweller. Big Eye, of course, because it's a level 7. Dragosack, of course. Another Dweller. And bring out with the Trite to bring out with the Bahamut, because that can save you. I actually rammed it before rammed and brought back, and then did more combos, and then OTK somebody with doing the Trite and Bahamut. And Trish, of course. Trish is very easy to do in this deck. Red Eyes. There's literally like the MVP of this extra deck, other than like, let's see, I'm trying to think of anybody else that it's like the Red Eyes is so good. Dragosack is really good. I try to fit room for Omega. I might try to run Omega in here, but it's just the deck is so tight. The extra deck is really tight. I don't run Castile and Diamond Dire, because why would I run Castile and Diamond Dire? Because most of the time when you're making rank 4s, you're gonna be making it with you're making your rank 4s with Dragoons. So why would I not use a Water Exceed and get their effects? That's my reasoning behind that. The only thing, I might cut something to attempt to run Emerald. That's the other card. I might change the deck around, and I'll post a new list with Emerald in here. And then that's everything for the main and extra. And I think y'all saw it also. Now I'm going to go to side deck and my Dragosack tokens. I'm looking for more Yu-Gi-Oh! Hakusho cards. Please message me or put in the comments if you have any. I need 110% to girl. Third Dragonites. I was main in 3. I know that's freaking crazy, but I really like Dragonites. Please try Dragonites. If you play in Mermaid, please try the Dragonites. It is amazing, especially when you're running 3 maxis. You just don't lose. You drop it, and they think they're gonna kill you, and they keep specialing. Then you just go, all right, well, drop Dragonite effect, drop Gundy, special back 1 from grave, and then they gotta attack through all that. And then, or drop the infantry, pop a card, drop the marksman, pop the back roll, drop the prince. A lot of people don't realize you can drop prince too, and then prince is special back another Atlantean. So there's so many ways to keep you alive and keep you in the game with Dragonites. All right, let me keep going with that's the side. 3 iron walls. I know there's a third around here. There's Curse Seal and Prohibition. I'll explain about the Prohibition. Gozen match. Another 2 Curse Seals, I believe. And I believe it's triple Gozen and triple Prohibition. And 3 of the Water Kaiju. If you... This card is so good. I honestly consider maining them. And in Euro, they're maining them. I've seen a couple builds where they main them. It's very good. That's for your worst matchup. Cosmos and Monarchs. You can tribute their stuff. You can do it against Pepe too, because you can tribute the Cyber or tribute the Nightmare, Evil Swarm Nightmare, or the Reflegia, whichever thing is on the board. And I got a gift for you. Here you go, tribute. And give them that right there in attack mode, and then you go off. Or you can discard it for one of your Mermaids if you already have the board, if you already have the game. Prohibition. All right, let me explain about the Prohibition. I just came up with another better way about the Prohibition that works for me. Prohibition, a lot of people are siding, especially at my locals, are siding Joel and Lockbird and their Monarchs and other decks. That's really bad for this guy right here, for Prince. I don't want to get Joel and Lockbird. You do not want to get Joel and Lockbird. And I just thought about it. I was like, well, how do I stop the Joel and Lock turn 1? If I'm going off, game 2, turn 1, they make me go, I go first, or they make me go first. And I was like, oh wait, I can Prohibition it, because they can't just drop the Joel and Lock. I have to add a card first. So that's one reason I avoid Prohibition. The other reasons are because of you can Prohibition is just so good in the side. It works for me. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine. It's so good in the side for Pepe. You can call Draco Slayer, Luster. I call Crobat, and they literally just lose. Or you call Sorcerer, and they can't do anything else. You just lock them out. They're locked out. And then you go. I go Crobat, then you go Twin Twister, then you go Sorcerer. If you open all 3, that's ideally. You know what I'm saying? Or hell, I just went Sorcerer, Twin Twister, and then I had the Curse Seal set, right? I didn't go. Yeah, I went Luster, Sorcerer, and I had the Curse Seal set, and then went Twin Twister. I went Curse Seal, negate it. You can't play anymore. Man, that that did it for me. So it's how you look at it, or whatever. It works for me. And then your worst matchup, Cosmos. You just call Darkness Destroyer or Scythe. You know what I'm saying? They lose. They can't play the cards. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing. Or your Cosmotown. I've done this to Cosmotown. They had 2 Cosmotown in the hand. And then I also did it to what else was the other card? Oh, the card for Magicians. They add 2 Magicians from deck to hand. Discard a card. I did it to that, and they had 2 more in their hand. So Cursive is really strong, especially with the Prohibition. You definitely should try it. But that's my build. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for sticking with me. If you still subscribe, please subscribe, like. I'm trying to upload some more videos. I'm probably gonna do some trade binders or whatever. All right, peace, guys. Thanks.